stupid stuck-up prat. Why does he keep acting that way? I'll get for this.
Good afternoon, Brittany. How are you today?
What's that got to do with you, Pigmont Freud? Oink oink oink.
Brittany Allen. I'm shocked you would speak to me like that. You're usually very well behaved and respectful out in public. What's wrong with you?
Officer Rains Gate. My apologies. I can't believe my rudeness. You can arrest me if you have to.
Hold it right there, Brittany. Where's all this coming from? I think we're going to have to sit down and talk about this. So, from the beginning, where is all this sudden silliness coming from? Tell me honestly now.
It's really a matter that's not one for me to be involving police in, as it's not a crime or emergency.
Come on now, Brittany. Something must be making you behave badly in public and speak rudely to others. What's upsetting you?
Are you sure you should be making this a police matter?
Brittany, we police officers don't just deal with crime, you know. We often get involved in small matters if we think we can help. So, please let me help you with your problem.
All right, I'll tell you. It's that pathetic stuck-up prat Luxner. He is really getting on my nerves. Calling me names and saying I'm adopted.
He isn't, is he?
He is, and he's just as big a pain in fucking ass girlfriend Hortense Duncan has been encouraging him to do so.
Thanks for letting me know, Brittany. I can definitely help you with this situation. I'll pay them a visit to talk about their behavior. Your mum's waiting for you outside.
Okay, Officer Rains Gate. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, sweetheart. And please call me Geraint.
If you enjoy this video, please like, comment, share and subscribe. And have a magical time. Thanks guys.
Alright darling, are you ready?
Yes, Mum. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Naughty girl. There's no need for language like that.
Bedtime. What is it apart from a time parents decide to imprison their children in their beds so they can have time together? That's exactly what it is. Well, I can't wait until I'm old enough to choose when to go to bed.
Brittany, it's late and you ought to be asleep. Please don't start being naughty now.
Why do I have to go to bed when I'm not tired?
You have to go to bed when we say because we love you, and we want you to stay healthy. And you're too young to decide your bedtime at your age. For that, you have to be 18, and have left school. You don't fit either requirement, as you're only 11, and are starting secondary school in less than a week. If you're being naughty, then I'll get cross. Please just behave and do as you're told.
I hate bedtimes and I hate school. I'm never going to school again.
You are far too young to make such a decision. You have to go to school until you're 18, that's the law. It's illegal for you to outright refuse. You are very naughty to cause yet another debacle. I make this the 4th time you've done this. You are grounded until you learn to stop this nonsense.
Oh come on, you surely must have done this when you were my age. And don't tell me you didn't.
Actually, you're wrong to assume that. I was your age in 1999, and went to school until I was 16, as that was the legal age for school leavers at the time. I didn't like it, but I didn't complain about it. If you don't believe me, you can ask your grandparents.
You're a dirty liar. You were no angel when you were 11. You must have caused some trouble over some things.
Brittany Allen, if you continue to give me this trouble, I will call your father for help. He's only in our room listening to this.
Whatever, you're a bitch, and Dad's a wanker. Do your worst.
Why, you rotten, rude, ungrateful little girl. How dare you say such horrible things. You stay here while I fetch your father.
If you enjoy this video, please like, comment, share and subscribe. Thanks guys. Well, I guess I should get home now, as I was told to be there by 5 p.m.
Yes, you were. So what are you still doing out here?
What are you talking about, Lily? It's only 4:35.
Actually, it's 5:35. You were meant to be home 5 minutes ago, you naughty girl.
Brittany Allen, it's nearly 6 o'clock. You were supposed to be home nearly an hour ago. You had better have a good excuse for being late.
I lost track of time. I'm really sorry.
That is no excuse. You have your phone on you which displays the time right on the main screen. You deliberately disobeyed my instructions, which is very naughty.
I'm really sorry. I'll do better next time.
I'm sure you will, but that's not going to be for a couple of weeks, as you're grounded, Missy.
Grounded? But that's not fair. You're out of order.
No, Brittany. What you did was well out of order. Coming home nearly an hour after your instructed time, and then continuing to be naughty.
I'm not being fucking naughty. Shit's sake.
Just for that, your grounding is now extended to 4 weeks. Get to your room and stay there for the rest of the evening. You are being extremely naughty. And change into your nighties too.
This is so unfair. Grounded for 4 weeks, and now being sent to bed on top of that. Pathetic.
Stop complaining this instant. This is your punishment for disobeying me telling you to be home by 5 o'clock.
Stop going on about it, will you? Another morning is upon us. Time to get up and ready before Mum or Dad comes to get me up. That's me up, dressed and fed. Ready for school. Best be on my way soon.
Brittany? Is that you?
Of course it's me, Dad. Are you feeling okay?
I'm fine, sweetie. Just a bit shocked, that's all.
I understand. I'm usually in a bad mood over having to go to school and causing a debacle over it.
But not this time, as I have just seen. Your mum is waiting to see you in the living room, and I'm pleased with you this morning.
I am very proud of you this morning, my darling. I think we can lay off the usual morning discussion. You're actually a good girl at heart.
Thanks, Mum. Even though I'm usually naughty over this every morning.
Brittany, I think we can forget about all that. I'm sure you don't want to be the subject of the joke at school.
I don't want to be the butt of the joke anymore.
All right, honey. You need to be careful about saying that around the school, as they'll punish you for swearing.
A bit sensitive, aren't they?
I know, sweetheart. Please just be careful what you say. I love you, baby. Brittany, is everything okay? You seem preoccupied about something.
I'm fine, Mrs. Tamba. It's just that.
Ah? I understand. Please approach my desk.
I am concerned about the behavior of most my other schoolmates. Every time they hear me being naughty, they make jokes about it.
I understand your concerns, Brittany. You must be fed up with it.
I am actually. They shouldn't be allowed to make naughty jokes about me.
Naughty jokes? No, they shouldn't. Tell me who's doing it and I'll report them.
No, not dirty jokes. I mean jokes about me either being naughty or getting into trouble for it.
Oh, and I see. I'm sure you must want it all to stop.
I do actually. I don't want to be the butt of the joke anymore.
That's a detention for you for using foul language. I'm very disappointed in you, young lady. You're a naughty girl.
I didn't mean anything offensive by what I said.
Be quiet, Brittany. You're being punished for foul language, which was very naughty of you. If you enjoy this video, please like, comment, share and subscribe. Thanks, guys.
Oh dear. What was that all about? That was weird.
Brittany, are you all right? It's very late.
I know, Mum. It's just that I have this weird feeling.
What sort of weird feeling? You can tell me.
I'm not sure.
Oh, perhaps you had another one of those dreams?
I can't tell you that.
Brittany, it's too late for your games. Don't be naughty. Just tell me.
I got this feeling that aliens are going to visit us here on Earth soon.
How many times do we have to tell you aliens don't exist?
Neither do ghosts. And you're adamant that they do.
Yes, they do.
Where's the proof of that?
It's a matter of faith. If you truly believe in something, you need to show faith in that to make it stronger. There's no evidence of aliens even existing.
There's no evidence of ghosts existing either, so they're not real.
Okay, let's just agree to disagree on this instead of rehashing that old chestnut.
That'll be best. No buckle needed here.
What do you say we get you settled again?
As I keep telling you, I had nothing to do with it. Why won't you believe me?
So you keep saying. It's hard for me to believe you when I saw with a group of those naughty, nasty little thugs. I know you're doing that crap again.
Mom, I swear I'm not. You're just so deep up your...
Up my what, young lady? How dare you speak to me like that? That is so very rude and disrespectful. You are grounded until I deem proper.
But that's not fair. You really are my only old hag.
Get to your room this minute. You do not speak to me like that. Ever. Your father will hear about this.
Brittany, I thought you were grounded.
How do you know that, Arthur?
This may be a surprise to you, but we could hear you through the wall. We live next door to you, and the walls aren't soundproof.
Okay, don't bore me with any more of your boring tale.
There's no need to be so rude, and that's not how a 12-year-old should behave.
Whatever. Can I go now? Get out my way, Lucy Brownie. I haven't got all day.
Well, I am not moving anywhere, except in the direction of your flat to return you home and tell your mum I caught you out while grounded. Naughty little girl.
Brittany, it's very late. What are you doing up?
I heard a noise and thought I should investigate.
Are you lying to me, Brittany?
No. Why?
It's just that's the tone you use when you're lying to me. Tell me the truth, you naughty girl, or I'll ground you.
I am telling the truth. Come on.
No, young lady. You're lying to me about hearing a noise and coming to investigate. You just wanted to get up and concocted this lie in an attempt to throw me off, which is very naughty of you.
But Mum.
No buts, Brittany. You're very naughty to get up, lie about hearing a noise, persist with it and whinge like a toddler. You are grounded for 4 weeks. So it's back to bed for you, right now. And you can go to bed early every night as well. So let's put you back to bed. Now. This behavior is too childish for a 12-year-old.
You wouldn't dare grass me up to my stupid mum.
Oh? Wouldn't I? Then you had better come with me, and we'll see what she has to say about your behavior. Now.
I don't think so. I'm not going to let you take me against my will.
Brittany Allen, you're under arrest for assault. You don't have to say anything.
Blah blah blah. Whatever, pig. You will.
Forget the Miranda rights. I am taking you in, and there's no choice in the matter.
Don't you stand there and tell me this isn't what it looks like. You were arrested for assaulting another person and placed in youth detention. I just had to come in and bail you out. That was a £250 bond I had to pay. Why did you push Corona?
She was threatening to bring me home and grass me up to my naughty behavior. Do I need to draw you a picture?
She would have been right to have done so. You were being very naughty from what I heard. I'd much rather that than have you arrested and locked up in a youth prison.
Whatever, you cow. Of course you were going to agree with what you were told. Bastard.
That's it. You are grounded until you change your attitude and behavior. How dare Moo? You continue to be naughty after I bailed you out of that prison. Maybe I should have let them keep you in there. You ungrateful little swine. Go to your room and change into your nighties this instant. You are a very naughty girl.
No fucking way. I refuse.
Fine. Then I'll drag you up, and then I'll change you and tuck you in. Yes, you are going to bed.
This old kids show is actually quite good. Tweenies. This is an early episode from 1999. Gosh, this series is now 24.5 years old, or thereabouts. Time to pause this to get something to eat. Here we go.
Good morning, Brittany darling.
Good morning, Mum.
How long have you been up?
About 5 hours now. Why do you ask?
Because you're still in your pajamas. Why is that?
I just want to relax today, that's all. I'm just checking out a 24-year-old kid show called The Tweenies.
The Tweenies. I remember that show. It first came on in September 1999, one day before my friends and I started secondary school.
Did you ever watch it?
I caught a couple of episodes, but it wasn't for me. I was 11, and that's for 3-year-olds.
I think it's very fucking good. I know it's too young for me, as I'm 12, but I quite like it.
My 12-year-old daughter likes a baby show. Where did I go wrong? I'm the 36-year-old mother of a secondary school-aged toddler, and you're very naughty for swearing just now. Please don't do that again, okay, baby?
I'm not the baby, so please don't call me one.
Well, you're watching a television series targeted towards toddlers. Why not something for your age group? I'm just joking around. Of course you can watch what you want. I wouldn't go spreading it around.
Thanks, Mum. I actually came to get something to eat.
Can anyone name a concept used in fiction? It doesn't have to be commonly used, mind you.
I can, Mrs. Coleman. Space travel.
Excellent, Brittany. Space travel is used very commonly in fiction, despite being based on something very real.
Yes, but the moon landing in 1969 is pure fiction. It was faked.
All right, class. Calm down. Please don't get hysterical. What makes you think that, Brittany?
I don't think, I know. There's plenty of evidence that says the moon landing recorded in a TV studio, in front of a backdrop.
Don't be daft. How could they have faked it? They wouldn't have had the technology to fake such footage back then.
Oh, you are so gullible. My granddad was 8 in 1969, and even he knows it was fake.
And you believe everything your grandfather tells you?
Of course. He's a very intelligent man.
All right, that's enough. Brittany, you're in detention after school. You have been very naughty.
But that's not fair. I was just answering your question.
Enough. Back to the topic at hand. Can anyone else give me another concept used in fiction? Excellent, Rodney. Time travel is also used very commonly, and is a very fictional concept which now bases in reality.
How do you know time travel isn't real? For all we know, there might some actual evidence of people accidentally traveling into the past or future. Or both.
Detention. Another week. Of course it isn't real. How dare you carry on with this ridiculous nonsense?
But it is real though. There's plenty of evidence to suggest it.
If your evidence is films like Back to the Future, and books like The Time Machine, then you can stop it because those are works of fiction.
I heard an 8-year-old girl who used her dad's time machine to go on a fun trip to the past and future. Her name was Danielle Smith.
That is just a short story by James Barrett, and even he would assure you it's a work of fiction. Stop being silly this minute. Once more, and I will have you suspended.
For what? Joining in with the class discussion? You can't suspend me for that. Bitch.
That's it. Get out of my classroom, right now. How dare you use such language in my classroom, and to my face? Straight to Mr. Peppermint. You naughty girl.